Hello and welcome to West End Best Friend. And today we are joined by a brilliant special guest from the cast of the Addams Family musical that is now on tour across the UK. Say hello and give a warm West End Best Friend welcome to Scott Paige. Welcome to West End Best Friend.
Thank you for having me, Callum. Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Hello. For the second time as well, because I do need to say we have had a wonderful conversation and a wonderful chat about the Addams Family, but none of it was recorded. So welcome back to West End Best Friend for the second time, Scott. Happy New Year, and how are you doing?
Happy New Year. I'm doing fabulous. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's the curse of the Addams. That's what happened. They put a curse on you.
So you're doing
We're here now with that.
Yeah, we are. And before we start talking about the Addams Family, which is so exciting that it's back on tour across the UK, it's a wonderful show. I just want to ask a couple questions about yourself. So what was it that drew you to musical theatre? What was it that got you involved in this wonderful career that is show business?
So I was about 9 and I was involved in Scrooge at primary school, and I was Jacob Marley. And it was weird. It was one of them moments, I think, for me that sort of I felt really comfortable on stage, and I was such a young age. I thought, oh, this is quite nice. I quite enjoy this. And you know, he was covered in chains, and as soon as I wore them chains, it was like a feather boa, and I thought, oh, this is what I want to be. This is where I'm meant to be.
And you just never look back.
Never look back.
Because and people in performing and acting, whenever I speak to people who do perform, it's like there was no other option, really. It's like nothing else occurred to me.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, I've tried to do other things, and I've tried to, you know, I worked in Currys for a while, and I thought, I can't do it. I can't sell tellies. I want to put on some tap shoes. I can't do it. I don't know anything about sat navs.
Of course.
I want to sing songs.
And the songs you're singing at the moment currently all belong to the Addams Family musical. And as we speak, it's currently your final day in Milton Keynes, and you've been on tour since October. How is the touring life treating you at the moment, Scott? It must be great to be back on stage.
Oh yeah, it is brilliant to be back. It's amazing. We started in October in Nottingham, and we did Nottingham, we did Cardiff, Sheffield. We had Christmas off, and now we're back in Milton Keynes. But no, the show's going amazing. The audiences are fantastic, and we're just so grateful to be doing it still in this difficult time that we're living in. So yeah, very grateful and having the best time.
And we're grateful to have such an amazing show back on stage and on tour around the UK. For people that haven't seen the musical and maybe even haven't heard of the Addams Family, I don't know if those people are out there, but maybe they haven't heard of it. What can you tell us all about what to expect from the Addams Family, a musical comedy?
So you will expect basically to see all these iconic characters that people have grown up watching. Lurch, Fester, Morticia, all these brilliant characters basically been brought to life in front of your eyes. This show is a little bit, I say different, but it's exactly the same as in character-wise, but the story's a little bit different. So our show focuses around Wednesday Addams, and she's a little bit older now, and she's found love in a normal person called Lucas Beinecke, who is American. Define normal. Yeah. He's this just standard guy from America, from Ohio, who she's fallen in love with, and it focuses around their relationship and the relationships between the normal family and the Addams family. Yeah. Wednesday wants her mother's approval. Morticia feels like she's too old to have a married daughter, so it's sort of Morticia's and Gomez's relationship, and it's just an iconic, brilliant musical with some fantastic songs, and the story's amazing, and the characters are brilliant, and you'll have a great time. You'll leave the theatre feeling joyful and you know, all the wonderful emotions.
And although it is about a spooky family, you come away from it feeling better than you did going in, don't you? And if that's not what we need right now, I don't know what is.
Exactly. It's what we need. It's absolutely what we need.
And if you are still on the fence about booking tickets, let me tell you about our amazing offer that we have currently on the Addams Family tickets at the moment. You can enjoy £10 off premium Band A and Band B tickets for 7 venues across the UK if you use our link and the promotional code FAMILY10, family all in caps, and then the number 10. So There you go. There's now no excuse to not book tickets to this brilliant show. And you are currently playing Festa, right?
I am indeed, as you can tell. Someone thought I was Lurch the other day. They said, "Oh, what, you playing Addams Family?" And just assumed I was Lurch. I was like, "No, can you not tell?"
That's
big white round face.
Well. That's commitment to the role. You're shaving your hair.
Yeah.
Was it you that made that decision, or was that the hair and makeup people?
It was me. I did it 4 or 5 years ago, and when I covered it, I always wore a bald cap.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what, this time I'm just going to brave it and take it all off. It's easier. I'm cold constantly, but I thought I'm going to do it. I'm going to just suck it up and do it. And yeah, I'm getting used to it now. Although I still scare myself every time I look in the mirror, which is frightening. And
then you said there as well that previously in the first UK tour of the Addams Family, you covered Festa as an understudy. How has it been kind of coming back to the role and getting it fully for yourself?
Yeah, it is amazing. I feel very, very grateful and very, very humbled to be asked to be the part. Yeah, I had an amazing time last time doing it. I was cover Festa, and I went on for, I think it was 9 weeks, because Les Dennis, who was playing the part, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
He was poorly, so I took over. So to be asked to play the part and to sort of start off fresh from it and make it sort of my own from day one in rehearsals was amazing, and I had the best time doing it. And I feel very grateful, and I'm having the best time playing him. He's such a wonderful character. He's so kooky and brilliant. So I'm having the best time.
What keeps you coming back to the Addams Family? What makes it so special that because a tour is so long and it takes a lot out of you. What keeps you coming back to this show?
I think it's just such an iconic, wonderful show. I always say, when everyone ever says, "What's your favourite show that you've ever done?" I always say the Addams Family. And the first time we did it, we had Andrew Lippier in the room. So we had this amazing sort of like creating sort of process that we all did. And we had the time to create all these characters. And it was just wonderful. It was the first time it was in the UK. So it was just a very special time. And I had no hesitation when they asked me to come back again and do it. I didn't even have to negotiate anything. I was like, right, no, get me on that stage and in that show, because the music's just fantastic and these characters are wonderful, and you can't help not have a brilliant time doing this show.
Mm-hmm. And it's in the name, isn't it? The Addams Family, and everyone in the role, even in the ensemble on stage, they're part of the Addams Family. They're the ancestors. I imagine that must extend off stage as well on tour. You become a kind of family, right? Yeah,
we do. In any show that you do create this amazing bond, an amazing family, and you're together 24/7. So you have to be, and you do create this incredible sort of relationship with everyone. The amazing about the show is that everyone is involved. It is a huge family. Even the ancestors are on stage nearly all the time. Yeah, it is one big happy family. And it's cheesy to say, but it really is. It is true. It's very true.
It's wonderful, and I assume that must make it such a positive experience, not just for you guys, but for the audiences as well, because you get that chemistry on stage, and it just makes it all the more real and enjoyable.
It does. Yeah, absolutely.
So we've talked about the Addams Family. Now, as you said, you've done 2 tours, but in between those 2 tours, you was also on a little TV show called The Circle. And I can't not have you on West End Best Friend. I can't not talk about The Circle. How was that experience for you? I imagine it must have been really, really cool to just to do something last year when no one was doing anything. It must have been great, right?
It was because it came at a really good time, really, because I wasn't doing anything anyway. The show itself is perfect for the time that we were in. I was isolating in a room by myself, so it was perfect, really. It's a different. I had the best time, but such a different sort of world to musical theatre. Like, I was in a room by myself with cameras, no script, no audience. It was just me with a screen in front of me. But I had the best time, and I played my nan, which was iconic in itself, really, because she is a wonderful character.
Yeah. For people that haven't seen The Circle, what can you tell us about it? Because they've just heard you say, "I went on as my nan." Now that may make absolutely no sense to some people. Could you provide a little bit of context to that, please?
I will. basically, the aim of it's a social experiment. So there's 12 people, 12 contestants, and the aim of the game is to be popular. These people don't know each other; they've never seen each other. They speak through a screen, so they don't hear the voice; they just see the words on the telly. Mm-hmm. You can be basically whoever you want to be, and like I said, the aim of the game is to be popular within the group. You get ranked first to fifth place, most popular, and the least popular. The most popular basically stay on the show, and you can end up winning £100,000. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, yes, please, I want to be involved in this. And I just found it fascinating. Just to also be like, how would these people find an 85-year-old woman popular? How would she become popular in the show? Mm-hmm. And when I got approached, they asked me if I wanted to be a catfish. They asked me to be a catfish. And I said, the first person that popped into my head was my nan. I said, she's 85 years old. She's brilliant for her age. She's so young at heart. She's still very active, and she goes dancing and she goes on walks, and she's an amazing, fabulous character. And I thought, I want to bring her to life. And not that she's passed because she's alive. I mean, on the circle. Yeah. And I thought, how would they find an 85-year-old woman popular? But I just wanted to create this sort of like the circle nan, which everyone sort of loves and trusts. And I thought they're never going to, get rid of an 85-year-old woman who they love. And I was wrong. They did, but I got quite far, and I found it fascinating. And yeah, I had a wonderful, wonderful time.
And as I said, it must have been great to be doing something when no one was doing anything. But of course, we're back now. The Addams family's back on tour. Theatres are open. It's a wonderful, wonderful time. And of course, at the end of the Addams Family Act 1, there is a song called there's two songs called Full Disclosure. Now, I can't have someone from the Addams Family without asking for their full disclosure, but we're going to make it stagey. What is your stagey confession, your stagey full disclosure? I wonder, what could it possibly be?
Well, I have two. Yeah. I'm going to change it from the last time. I'm going to change it. Okay. My full disclosure is that I've never seen Come From Away or Dear Evan Hansen yet. This is what I'm saying. Yet I've never seen it. Okay. Last time when we did this and it wasn't recording, I said Phantom of the Opera. In fact, I have seen it years and years ago. So that was a little lie. So I can't say that again because technically I have. But full disclosure, I've not seen Dear Evan Hansen or Come From Away yet. That's my full disclosure, and it's I hate myself for it because these are incredible musicals, and I've heard so many incredible things and award-winning, people in it and all these amazing things. So I will go and see that. But yeah, full disclosure, I've not seen them musicals. Awful for me, bad.
They are great shows. They are brilliant shows. I can't recommend them enough. But again, I can't really talk because there's one show I haven't seen. I still haven't seen 6. I know. I still haven't seen 6.
I've seen that twice, so...
Well, there we go. Okay, right.
Go. It's brilliant.
I will definitely make my way to it. I live in London. I can get rush tickets. I still just haven't got around to it.
When you're an Addams, that's right. You have a very special Tuesday night. When you're an Addams, it's fun fight. You're obligated to the clan. When you're an Addams, you do what Addams do or die.
I'm being pulled in a new direction, but this feeling I know is impossible. So I'll confide that I tried, but I can't let it go. Disgustingly true.
I'm crazier than you, far crazier than you. And when we die, I'll let you have control. I'm crazier than you. Your parents screwed you too. From here on in, you're singing to my soul.